Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Elena and today I want to do twin flame love reading just to see what is your twin flame is feeling, what are they thinking, and what they want you to know. This can be for those of you who are in separation or in no contact or like very limited contact even though you are speaking. And I am going to be using oracle cards. So let's see what's going on with this person. Okay, so the first one I have is letting you down was the worst decision I made. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. So I feel like your twin flame is definitely feeling a lot of regret. I feel that they've realized that they've let you down so many times and they're just feeling very resentful. And I feel like they're feeling very sorry for the way that they've treated you. And I feel like they're finally realizing that, their actions really affect other people. You can't just like completely walk out of someone's life or, pull away all of a sudden and not affect the other person. So I feel like they're definitely realizing just how much their actions affect you. And they're feeling resentful for hurting you in this way. Okay, so this next one is, I'm still trying to find a place. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. So I feel like with this card, it's just kind of communicating that this person is definitely lost. They are feeling lost and they're just still trying to find themselves. So I feel like they're not too sure of themselves, and therefore it will translate into this connection that you guys have. And it will translate into how they treat you and how they treat themselves. So I feel that it's just letting you know, like, I'm still figuring this out. I don't have it all together. I'm still going through maturity phase. I still have some growing to do. I still don't know who I am and what I want. So this is also like a message of just like humility and just being humble about, after all, just being a human who's learning everything, figuring it out as they go. So I do feel like this is a great step in the right direction for your twin flame, because it takes a lot to admit stuff like that you're not able to, you're still looking for yourself in this world. You're still looking for your place. So I feel like it's a very endearing message. So this one says, I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. So this person is definitely letting you know, your twin flame is letting you know that they miss being around you physically. They want to be able to feel your body heat. They want to be able to be around you physically. They want to be able to feel your body next to theirs. And it's such a big step to admit that, because if you are in separation right now and you're not in union and you're in a limited contact where there's really you guys are not around physically, or you're in a long distance relationship. It's just definitely letting you know, like, look, I want to be around you physically. I want to be able to hug you, to kiss you, to just feel your body next to mine. That's all I need. I want to be able to cuddle with you and just be with you physically, be present with you physically, be around you, be in your space, be able to feel your energy around me. The next one says, I fantasize about getting a second chance with you. I fantasize about getting a second chance with you. So this is probably for those of you who are in separation and you just probably kind of had enough of your twin flame, have kind of moved on, and your twin flame fantasizes about getting a second chance with you. They want to be able to come back into your life and start over. So it seems that they've kind of done some work on themselves and they're ready to be in your life in a more long-term way and more permanent. They want to be able to be there for you. And they want you to give them a second chance. They just want to be able to prove to you that they are the one for you. So I feel like that's a very sweet message. Fantasizing the second chance with you. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. I know we've known each other in past life. We've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. That's so sweet. I feel like this is definitely a significant declaration that they recognized you as soon as they saw you. They knew that you spent past lives together. They felt like they known you all of their lives. And they could tell like they've been with you around in past lives. They could tell you guys been around each other in past lives, like they knew you in past life. And they recognize you. So probably while they were getting to know you, a lot of times it might have felt like a deja vu. Like you've been here before, you've done this before, and you probably have in your past lives. In past lives, usually what happens is it's also like a love story and you guys were together romantically. And now in this lifetime, it's another chance to come together and be together and enjoy each other. So they definitely letting you know, I don't want you to feel like I've never known you in the past, because I remember you from the past. I recognize you. You never felt like a stranger to me. You always felt like I've known you all of my life. My heart keeps coming back to you even though I know you've lost faith in me. My heart keeps coming back to you even though I know you've lost faith in me. So this is basically just saying that they feel like they've let you down so many times, that you don't believe anything they say, or you lost faith in this connection and you've kind of moved on and you want nothing to do with them. But it seems like your twin flame is having a hard time moving on. Their heart belongs to you. and their heart always comes back to you. Every time they try to move on, they can't. It like something always leads them back to you. You know, their heart wants you. And even though you've lost faith in them, like you don't trust them as much, you know, you feel like they've hurt you too many times. I feel like they regret that, but they still want to be able to be with you. They still want a second chance with you. They're letting you know, like, look, I cannot move on. I've tried everything, but I still come back to you. Every time I try to pull away, I still come back to you. Because my heart belongs to you. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. I feel like that's a continuation from the last card. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. So I feel like that's a continuation to the last card about, you know, trust. And even though years, months go by without being with you or talking to you, they still have feelings for you through after all these years. They're still in love with you. They still love you with all of their heart. And even though they realize you might not trust them, but they can't stop loving you either way. You know, they feel like you cannot trust them with your heart. You know, they probably just realize how much damage they've done. And they want to be able to make that up, but they can't now because you don't trust them anymore. And I feel like they probably tried to come back into your life many times, but it just seems like the damage has been done, and now they just have to, you know, come to terms that they will never have you. But no matter how much time goes by, they still have feelings for you. They're still in love with you. Okay, let's see what's going on with messages of love. Okay, so this one popped up. Boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. So I feel like for those of you who are in a twin flame connection, I would definitely look into making sure that you're stating your boundaries more clearly. So if you've been hurt before with this person, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself and you're communicating exactly what you want and need in this connection. I feel like sometimes many of us are so in love that we forget about ourselves and put the other person first. But I feel like it's important to state clear boundaries. Marriage, this relationship is moving toward a sacred union. This relationship is moving towards sacred union. Oh wow, that's like awesome, because if you're in a twin flame connection right now, this means that this is the person you will marry. You know, to be able to marry a twin flame is pretty awesome, and that's very rare. So congratulations. You know, you should definitely feel happiness and content and love. You should feel very lucky. So it's just validation and confirmation that everything was not done in vain. All of the stuff you guys went through together is all worth it, because in the end you're able to marry your twin flame. So that's a beautiful thing. Okay, obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So I feel like this is for those of you who may be in separation or very little contact. Even for those of you who are in union, it's just a reminder that it's very important to go back to your old wounds and make sure that you work on them, and childhood issues. Everything has to be sorted out before you can come in a true twin flame union. You have to keep working on yourself, whether you're with your twin flame or not. And work is never done. There's always going to be something that will come up for you, no matter how old you are. There's always going to be issues, wounds that need to be attended to and cared for. And I feel like this is just a reminder to make sure you do that, because when you are more healed and more completed than not, you have a better chance of truly being happy with your twin flame. You will attract your twin flame in that way, when you've been working on yourself and on your issues. Play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So I feel like sometimes a lot of us take twin flame connection like very seriously, and we think it's all about serious work. But I also feel like it's okay to have fun and laugh and goof off of each other and just be free and feel like children again. Play some games, not be so serious at all times. Have some fun in this connection. This connection should also feel very light. I don't feel that twin flame connection should be as hard as people make it out to be. We're making it hard for ourselves. So just give in, surrender. I also feel like it's a part of the surrendering, to be able to just laugh at ourselves and at our twin flame and just life in itself. And I feel like life is nothing but a game. So it's a great reminder to play hard. Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. So maybe for some of you, I'm wondering if you met your twin flame, and it seems like this is a confirmation that yes, you have, because chemistry is definitely mutual. What you're feeling for your twin flame, or for those of you who are not sure what your twin flame may be feeling, the chemistry is mutual on their side. How you feel about them is how they feel about you. So it's all of it is mirrored to each other, because at the end of the day, how you feel about your twin flame is how you feel about yourself, and how you feel about yourself is how you feel about your twin flame. But at the end of the day, you should focus on how you feel about yourself. But this is a affirmation that there's definitely chemistry on their side. There's a lot of tension, right? Like in a good way. I feel like there's a lot of passion, a lot of love feelings. There's a lot of spark. Sparks are flying. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. This is so sweet, because your soul is letting you know, like, oh, I remember him or her. This is my, that's a part of my soul. That is my soul. So your soul remembers this intense connection. That's why it feels so surreal. And that's why you have, deja vu, and you're being spiritually awakened more and more as you progress on your twin flame connection. It's just an undeniable feeling. It's undescribable feeling sometimes. A lot of people cannot describe it. You can only know when you feel it. So your soul recognizes itself in your twin flame, and it remembers the connection that it had, because in itself it's its own soul. Your twin flame is its own soul. That's your soul. So it recognizes itself in your twin flame, and it remembers. And the reason why it remembers, so it can find it every time. No matter how many lifetimes go by, it will always find it. You guys will always find each other. The soul always seeks. You always have to keep ascending, right? So as you ascend, your twin flame ascends. As your twin flame ascends, you ascend. So you guys are in it together. So this is, really beautiful. Okay, guys, that is all for this twin flame reading. Please let me know if it resonated. Comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.